We've all seen this saying, the best weapon is the one you have with you. But let us pretend that we are in a post-apocalyptic world where we have to choose between a gun and a melee weapon. So today we're going to see which one comes out on top. First up, we have the mighty gun. Guns are very useful because they give you the advantage of striking first from a much longer range. You can take out an enemy long before he ever gets close enough to you to draw his own weapon, or even see you. With this distance, you can also take out multiple enemies very quickly, especially if you have a high caliber bullet and explosive rounds. Think about it, you can shoot one bullet and take out 5 bad guys at once. Of course, guns do require ammo, so you won't have infinite shots. And in a desperate situation, you may run out rather quickly. Guns are also extremely loud. If you need to attract attention in a survival scenario, then by all means go crazy with your automatic weapon fire. But if you're trying to remain hidden and undetected, a gun is probably not the best choice. The noise can also cause people to become more alert in the area, and it could startle animals nearby, putting you at further risk. Finally, guns require some level of maintenance to ensure they are always working properly. If you don't keep your gun clean, it can jam or break under extreme stress, leaving you without a weapon at the worst possible time. So now let's look at the melee weapon. The biggest advantage of a melee weapon is that it's silent. If you need to kill an enemy without alerting anyone, a melee weapon is the way to go. In fact, even if you aren't trying to be stealthy, a melee weapon is still very useful. You can use it to silently take out an enemy and then use their body as a meat shield. Their corpse will block your identity and the sound of your attack. This gives you the element of surprise on your side when you move in for the next kill. Another great advantage of a melee weapon is that you will never run out of ammo. As long as you have the strength to wield it, you can use it over and over again. Melee weapons are also less likely to break, so you won't have to worry about the weapon failing you when you need it most. Of course, the biggest disadvantage of a melee weapon is that you need to get up close and personal with your target. This puts you at a much higher risk of injury, especially if you aren't as strong or as skilled with the weapon as you would like. Last but not least, a melee weapon is only good for short-range combat. There are many situations where you would be better off with a gun. So what's the verdict? Well, there is no clear winner. If you need to fight your way through hordes of enemies in the immediate future, then guns will help you dominate the competition. However, if you are looking for a weapon to help you survive long-term, then a melee weapon is a better choice. After all, you will never run out of ammo and they're much easier to hide and conceal. Not to mention, it will take a lot less effort to quietly take out one enemy with a melee weapon than it would to take out one enemy with a gun. So which one should you choose? Well, hopefully you're not forced to choose at all. The best choice would be a combination of both. Use the gun to take out enemies at a distance and the melee weapon to finish off the job up close and personal. What's your favorite weapon? Let us know in the comments section below. And don't forget to like and share this video if you think it will help someone else in the great outdoors. As always, stay safe out there.